The truth is, things can go haywire any time of the day, even while you're in the middle of watching this video. And that's the essence of being a prepper. You just have to be prepared the minute a disaster strikes, and you are still alive and breathing right after the initial impact came in. Having guns is very crucial in these situations, not because you can eat them, but because these firearms will let you hunt food and protect yourself from different forms of danger. What's up, fellow preppers? I'm Ted from Ant Prepper, and in this episode, I will be showcasing my most recommended survival guns preppers should get in their safest. Before I begin, I humbly ask each of you to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Those little clicks will help me create more videos helpful to preppers and those who simply want to survive this crazy world. Now let's get started. Ruger 1022. The reason I recommend the Ruger 1022 is simply because of the abundance of the 22 long rifle cartridges. In the United States alone, the 22 long rifle can easily outnumber 9mm cartridges. It's not in the mainstream these days, but many American homes have rifles and handguns chambered in the 22 long rifle, and that speaks a lot about its suitability and effectiveness. The Ruger 1022 is an American rifle, and perhaps it has been ingrained in American history as well. It's one of those tested and tried 22 rifles that aren't expensive, but are very effective in hunting and perimeter defense. There are multiple configurations for the Ruger 1022, and all of them are available in different barrel lengths and capacities. The Ruger 1022 has a takedown model, and this one is something I highly recommend for preppers. Aside from its inherent reliability and accuracy, the gun can be broken, meaning that you can stow it in your pack or go bag. Overall, I have no qualms about the performance of the Ruger 1022 as a defense weapon, and its potential is nothing to sneeze about. Glock 19 Gen 5. The Glock 19 is still one of the reigning mid-size guns in the market, and to be fair, it is a hot pick for anyone's first gun. Well, this isn't surprising, as over the years the Glock 19 has proven itself as a reliable and straightforward shooter. These are also the qualities that make this Austrian pistol a highly recommended choice for preppers. The Glock 19 is chambered in 9mm and has a capacity of 15 rounds. Despite the popularity of double-stack subcompact pistols like the P365 or the Glock 43X, the place of the Glock 19 as a concealed carry weapon hasn't been displaced. Since it's already in its Gen 5 configuration, new features have been added to the Glock 19, such as the Glock Marksman barrel, ambidextrous controls, and more durable DLC coating. No finger grooves are present on the grip, which undoubtedly has increased its shootability. It also has the safe action system that lets you shoot without having to mind safety. Arguably, this simplifies the operation of this pistol. If you aren't satisfied with its plastic sights and trigger, the Glock has an extensive aftermarket, meaning that replacements and upgrades are easy and affordable. And yeah, I do recommend that you swap those parts I mentioned to fully optimize the potential of the Glock 19 as a defense or survival weapon. Henry Big Boy X. The potential of .357 Magnum firearms in survival and prepping scenarios can't be downplayed, and that's the top reason why I put the Big Boy X of Henry on this list. But that's not the end of the story, though. I also want to cater to the banned states, so recommending something that wouldn't raise the eyebrows of any law enforcement is ideal. The Henry Big Boy X is a lever-action rifle, meaning that it only has manual action. They also use integral magazines, which makes them truly simple. But is the Big Boy X a cumbersome rifle? Not really. In fact, its manual operation makes it a good choice for general tasks in the field. Plus, it makes the gun extremely reliable. Since this one is chambered in the .357 mag, it has enough firepower to stop 2- and 4-legged threats right from the get-go. Moreover, I can't downplay its combat efficiency because of its lightweight yet rugged furniture, tactile trigger, and 8-round capacity. Its loop lever is quite oversized, so cycling the action is definitely a breeze. Fiber optics are already part of its architecture, and that gives the gun a solid accuracy. By the way, it can also shoot .38 special rounds, and this is something that appealed to me the most. After all, with .38 special ammo, you can practice shooting the Big Boy X without spending too big. This lever-action rifle is close to $1,000, but in my opinion, it's still a high-value purchase, especially if you want a versatile and effective survival firearm. Kel-Tec Sub 2000. A folding carbine is never a bad choice for a survival rifle. Like really, I would recommend any prepper to get this type of firearm whenever it's possible. Among the growing folding carbine market, the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 remains a standout. It's either chambered in 40 S&W or 9mm and can have a capacity of up to 50 rounds. Even if it's fitted with a 16-inch barrel, Kel-Tec was still able to make this gun a viable firearm for backpacking without the need for reassembly or disassembly. It amplifies its utility factor in any situation, including emergencies. And yes, the Sub 2000 is a pistol-caliber carbine, which means that it can accommodate Glock 19 or Glock 27 magazines. Notably, it is available in different configurations, such as the Beretta 92, Sig Sauer P226, and Smith & Wesson M&P. Because it only weighs less than 4.5 pounds, the gun is truly lightweight, but because of that, it has some recoil too. Fortunately, it's something you can control, and the blowback system keeps the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 reliable and accurate. Chiappa Double Badger. I guess a lot of people are sleeping on the Chiappa Double Badger despite its proven effectiveness in hunting and defense. In particular, the 22A410 Double Badger is a combo gun, meaning that it has two barrels. One is a 410-bore shotgun barrel that has some tight choking, and the other is your standard 22 rimfire barrel. The 410 barrel is a good choice for hunting small games on short distances, or maybe within 25 yards, as long as you feed it with the correct load. Meanwhile, its rifle barrel offers a decent long-distance capability. It is paired with simple but effective sights, making it accurate. By the way, both of these barrels have a length of 19 inches. Another sweeping aspect of the Double Badger is its easy folding feature. You can break the thing open by simply pushing its trigger guard forward, then lever the barrel so that the gun can be folded compactly. With a weight of less than 6 pounds, I can say that this gun is light enough to be carried on walks and long-distance travel. Overall, the Double Badger should be an effective prepper weapon because of its versatility. I deem that this firearm is one of the better options for general shooting applications, given its simplicity and reliability. Daniel Defense DDM4 V7. I see that the common choice for an AR is the Palmetto State Armory AR-15, and this is something that I surely understand. After all, for a price that doesn't even break $1,000, the gun already offers superb performance and reliability. But if you have the money to invest in an assault rifle, the thing you should be looking at is the DDM4 V7 of Daniel Defense. Of course, this isn't as overly expensive as other AR-15s, but quality-wise is far from being shabby. The gun operates via a gas system, and this one works softly. For an AR, the DDM4 V7 is a very smooth-shooting rifle, making it a good choice for preppers. It also has a thin, free-floating handguard, which improves the accuracy and comfort of handling this weapon. The DDM4 V7 sports a 16-inch cold hammer-forged barrel with chrome lining and phosphate coating. By all means, this barrel is solid and can withstand high temperatures. It's also easy to see that it's geared for combat and fighting. Daniel Defense equipped it with a flash suppressor on its muzzle, as well as an M-Loke attachment system that covers its entire handguard. And if that's not enough, you can also take advantage of its Picatinny rails placed on the top and bottom of this rifle. The entire AR has a solid construction. It's kinda evident by the use of a machined 70-75 aluminum upper and lower, and a bolt carrier group crafted from an ultra-rugged yet lightweight 86-20 steel. When this rifle shoots, it shoots fast and accurately. It points instinctively, and by all means a light rifle as it only weighs a little over 6 pounds. And hey, it's chambered in 5.56, so ammo-wise it isn't too picky. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more gun videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.